Deep sea exploration. Where can I find it? What game is it in? And how will it work? A lot of y'all have questions, and maybe I have some answers along with some other theories that you, yes, you, the community has thought of. Now, RELL Seas has talked a big game about how they want their exploration underwater to be, and I think they have backed it up. But it leaves us with a lot of questions, but questions that we will try to answer in today's video. And again, we have a lot of things that the community, you, the community, has thought up, and they are amazing, so stay tuned to the end. By the way, the lore videos have not stopped. That was the end of season 1 finale, but we got season 2 coming in hot. First things first, we got a new sneak. Let's start off with that. RELL Seas Leviathans. All right, so we got this. They have their own music. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. I'm praying it's not. But look, these things look insane. These things, by the way, you are the size of one of these things' teeth. I just want to clarify that. They're moving like this is crazy. All right. Look at these, look at that. The slow motion movement because they're so big under the water. Yeah. I don't want to mess with these. Also, notice the chains. The chains look super cool, super nice. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, not gonna lie, you're gonna have your entire crew fighting these and you still might get murked. By the way, there's only 7 layers of the seas, and that thing's on layer 3. So yeah, the rest of the other ones, you're cooked. You're cooked. Now let's get into some of these theories and ideas. First up on the list we have, is Fishman Island going to be on layer 7 of the seas? Now I think this is a pretty interesting concept because in the show, it was pretty much at the bottom of the sea. Now some of you might not agree with that, but I think it would be pretty nice if you had to get through all 7 layers to get to Fishman Island. You can either run down there or fight your way down there. I feel like that should be an option because, you know, a lot of y'all aren't built like me. But I generally feel like it'll be super rewarding to actually get to Fishman Island if it is on the last layer of the sea. That's just me though, man. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. Speaking of layers, we have another idea, and it's called whirlpools. Now, if you play Deep Oak and you know where I'm going with this, but whirlpools would be a cool idea. They would all be on the first layer of the sea, right? So they'll be on the first layer of the sea, and if your ship ends up running into one on accident, it'll end up bringing you down to any random layer. It could bring you down to layer 2. It could bring you down to layer 7. I think it should all be RNG based, I'm not gonna lie. Or they can make it so the bigger the whirlpool, the deeper the layer it brings you to. Okay, now here's one that should be a no-brainer, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. And that's simply being marines. I feel like wildlife and like animals and monsters shouldn't be the only things that you can find down there. I genuinely believe there should be marines, and like on the ghost ships that are confirmed to have ghost ships, they should maybe have like undead marines, and you know, like previous killed ones, you know, they have wearing scrapped clothing, maybe they're ghost marines, stuff like that, things to like really interrupt you while you're down there exploring the seas, because they are literally marines. Now in my last video we talked about big Zoan models not being able to fit inside of the suits, but we might have a solution for that now. I'm not sure exactly why I didn't think about this, but the obvious solution would be the bubbles. Now, obviously a big dragon form will not be able to fit inside of a suit, but for the bubble, easily. They could just stretch around your body just like they stretch around the ships. It wouldn't even be hard to do. And I'm pretty sure bubbles would be like the ultimate form of the suits. I genuinely feel like it should be the wooden one, and then the metal one, and then the bubble. But speaking about the suits, we have another interesting one, and it's pretty much going to be like water pressure, right? So if you go down to layer 1 through 4, I believe that the wooden suit should either be connected to the ship and you can't go down past layer 4, or your wooden suit will break if you go past layer 4. So maybe on layer 1 through 4, you can fight monsters that'll actually drop scraps or something like that, and maybe you can build the metal suit. And then when you go all the way down, the metal suit can bring you all the way down to the last layer. Maybe it can bring you to Fishman Island, and then you can get a bubble suit, which will then make it so you can really fully roam the entire seas. Someone actually made a graph for me, so I will put that up on the screen right now. And I think this shows pretty much exactly what I'm trying to show you guys. So this is a nice one. I'm not gonna lie. W mans. Now stay with me. We're almost on the last one, and it's a banger. It's a banger. Now this next one is Laboon. Now you might be like, what are you talking about? But Laboon should be an NPC in the game where it's like a giant whale. Obviously they have to make it look different than the one in the anime, but it could be a giant whale where you like maybe have to help it, or it could be aggro if it eats you, whatever. Maybe pause before I say this, but it could be like you gotta go through its stomach, and like it could transform you to a portal, like you hold E or something on its mouth, and then you transport into a room, like how it was in the actual anime where it was literally a room and it was a little island in the middle of it. I just think that'd be a cool idea. You could fight like swallowed marines or eaten marines, stuff like that in there, and you can find all type of treasure. That would be dope. I think that would be pretty cool. Now for the last and final and last one. When you go to Fishman Island, I really want it to be super rewarding in this game. Same with Skypiea, but I really believe that you should be able to get parts for your boat at Fishman Island. I think that would be a nice way to add Fishman Island into the game seamlessly. And when you go down there could be like a nice shop or something like that, and you can get underwater specific parts to make your boat into a submarine. But if you do want to hear more about RELL Seas release date and how much they actually completed from the game already, confirmed, go ahead and click this video right here. This one, let you know all the information you need to know. And it's a banger. Why not watch it?